So you're a seller and you've decided that you have to make the move, you have to sell your property. Now what? You found my account. You can absolutely give me a DM, you can text me, you can email me, or you can give me a call to set up that first appointment. Usually on that first call, I'm going to be asking you questions like, how long have you owned the property? If you have any mortgage left on that, what is the reason for selling? And of course, the property address, so that I can do my due diligence and everything and get all the data that I can possibly get before I even show up at your appointment. We have the first appointment set up, which usually is going to happen at the property, because I would want to see the condition of the property as well, so that I know how I can base off the price based on what's out there, other homes that are selling in that neighborhood. Once I show up at that appointment, what happens then? I come up with a CMA box, which is going to be a market evaluation of your property based on other comparable properties that are selling in your neighborhood. So these are not going to be homes that sold last year, 2 years ago. No, I would try my best to pull out very recent data from the last few months. Usually we do 180 days of what's selling out there in the market right now, a house that is very, very much comparable to yours in number of bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage. We do all of that. So whatever is going to be the most competitive or comparable house I can find for you, I come up with that, and then we base our numbers and our prices based on that. Second thing I do for you, once I show up at the appointment, first things first, I'm going to guide you through the market, like what's happening in the market right now, what are the trends we are looking at, how fast the homes are selling, what's the days on market on your neighborhood. Also making sure that I would have done my homework on what recently sold in your neighborhood, not past year, not 2 years ago, but what is recently selling in your neighborhood, which is a similar kind of home, similar square footage. We try to find similar number of bedrooms and bathrooms, and a condition of home should also be more or less similar. Once I have enough data to support, we mutually come up with a price on where do we want to price our home. That's first thing. Second thing, I devise a marketing plan specific to your property and according to your needs and according to your lifestyle on how can we best market your property through digital media, to print media, to in-person open houses, whatever the strategy may be, we come up with that plan. Number 3, and most importantly, we come up with how much you're going to net after you've sold the property, which means after the mortgage is paid off, after all liens are cleared, after all vendors are taken care of, how much are you going to net in your pocket after you've sold your home? That is usually the biggest and the most important thing. Once we have all these things set up and I've done my presentation, I came up with my previous data, the tax record, the tax assessments, all of those things. And we asked really good questions to each other to make sure both of us mutually are a good fit for each other to get your property sold for the top dollar and get you the money you deserve. So if you think that you are considering selling, feel free to give me a call, and I would love to give you that first listing consultation appointment. No pressure, but then just want to put everything out there and show my expertise on how I can get your home sold for top dollar.